Able to knock down both free throws and cut the lead down to 6 with under a minute 40 to go. Here's Sikic again. Guarded by Herkert. Pass inside. Unable to finish, but a foul. They'll send Fernandez to the line.
Looks like that foul's on number 24, Madeline Richmond.
4th team foul here in this quarter for the Pioneers.
Anna Fernandez will make her first again. She's a freshman, 5'7" guard. Capped off her high school career as a state finalist runner-up after being a 4-year varsity player. And she averaged 17.5 points per game, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds a game, and 3 steals in her high school career. So, again, yet another impressive freshman joining the Thunder this year, and she'll make her free throw as the Pioneers get the ball back here. Nice drive by 21, Blair Waters. She'll finish. Great physical play by Waters.
Here's Kate Oliver on the other wing. Oliver again, 17 to shoot, drives inside.
Super physical play there.
And an offensive foul and a turnover.
Looks like Oliver just kind of let a little bit too much. Great job by the Pioneers to draw that charge.
Under a minute to go now here in what's been a pretty competitive first quarter so far, controlled by Wheaton, trying to pick up their first win of the season.
Yeah, tough loss last night. They lost by 3 to the Panthers. Anna Fernandez steals the ball. She'll drive up, almost gets an and one, just barely misses her shot, but she'll head to the free throw line. Again, another great play by Fernandez. She'll finish her first.
So Fernandez able to knock down both.
She'll go 2 for 2 as Kaylee Hermanson's going to sub in for Caroline Sikic. Sikic coming off the court with 8 points in the first quarter. Just a dominant first quarter for her.
Fires from the key. That one no good. Offensive rebounds. Grabbed in. They want to go with Mackenwitz. Comes up short.
Another offensive rebound for the Pioneers. We'll get another possession, but throw it away. Looks like we'll have looks like it was tipped off the Thunder, actually. According to the refs, Kent Madsen not happy about that one, as there's 5 to go here in the rest of this quarter.
Well, we're going to have to put it up in a shot clock violation. No, the end of the first quarter as well. Pretty much happened at almost around the same time.
Yeah, what an exciting first quarter there. Wheaton leading 15-7. Aiden, what do you think the Pioneers are going to do in this huddle here to adjust and come back in the second quarter?
Well, first, I think they need to slow down Caroline Sikic. She has been so effective offensively, scoring the majority of the points for Wheaton. And then I just think they need to stop being reckless with the ball, stop turning it over, and stop giving away possessions, because that's why they're in this early hole.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams turning the ball over pretty equally in the first quarter. Wheaton with 4, Platteville with 3. Pretty even game so far, although Platteville out-rebounding Wheaton on the offensive boards. That's one thing that I'm going to hope to see the Thunder improve on in this second quarter, just boxing out on the defensive end and grabbing those boards to prohibit the Pioneers from getting those second chance points. But overall, Wheaton is out-rebounding Platteville right now, 13-10, so they're doing better than they did last night. We hope to see them get their first win of the season, their first win in King Arena. Got some great fans in the house tonight. Great to see it pretty packed for the second game of the season.
There's been a great sports afternoon as well. Wheaton football getting the win against North Park.
And it's not over after this, folks. The men's basketball team, the Wheaton men's basketball team, has a game after this against Transylvania. They started off their season strong on Wednesday night. They're ranked 24th right now, and they went down the road to nearby Benedictine University for their season opener, and they won pretty handedly with the final score of 85-68. So definitely stay tuned with the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network to catch that game following this one tonight, as the Pioneers are going to inbound it, and we'll start off the second quarter here.
Here's the kick out. It's Moeller off the fake. Moeller back outside wide open three for Mackinwitz, but she misses.
Great board there by Sickink. I mean, Pioneers had their hands on it. She's able to grab it, get up in the air and grab it and get her team possession. She'll pass over to Richardson into Castle. Nice post move and she'll finish. Great move by Ellie Castle. A couple times last night she was able to get good moves, but just wasn't able to finish. So glad to see her finishing under the basket tonight. Let's hope she keeps that up, the senior out of Coopersburg, Pennsylvania.
Here's Mackinwitz, the freshman. Back outside, it's Moeller. Danzig in trouble. Back outside, Urquhart. Six to shoot. And that shot just pushed in by Moeller.
Nice job by Moeller. I mean, it looked like Lily Schwinn had a hand on it, and she was still able to get it in there. So Moeller really stepping up tonight for her team, just as she did last night against Elmhurst.
8-point lead now for Wheaton early on here in the second quarter. There is Hermason. A shot, and it falls. Kaylee Hermason, the senior.
Kaylee Hermanson, fairly new to the team, came in last year, a transfer out of Chico State. Has definitely made her presence known in the games that she's been able to play in so far in her Thunder career.
And turned over there for Nelson. 19-9, Wheaton leading it by 10. Hot pass, recovered by Shen, and the three, airball.
Sickink searching for her double digits tonight, just couldn't quite get it to fall there. Pioneers will recover it.
Here's Moeller now. Screen set. And kick out. With 10 on the shot clock.
Great job by the Thunder here. 2 possessions in a row, really able to wear the shot clock down for the Pioneers, kind of get them to force a shot twice in a row, and successful defensive effort there by the Thunder as they'll get the ball back now in the hands of Ellie Castle up top.
Here's Sickett now on the drive. Sickett gets blocked though.
Nice job by Ella Mackinwitz with that block.
Nelson, she'll try a three. Comes up short though. Now it is Shin pushing the other way. Sickett trying to lob it.
Tries to get it to Castle, just a little too high there, stolen away by Mueller. Mueller slow up the court, but she's coming down.
10-point lead for the Thunder. Mackinwitz. Now 9 to shoot.
Drive by Mueller. Castle's able to stop her there. Good job by Castle and Richardson. Kind of trapping her there down low, getting her to turn that ball over.
There's Castle and a foul.
Looks like Mueller slapped it away, but they're going to call a foul on that one. Really excited to see more of this Mueller-Castle matchup tonight. 2 really strong post players who have contributed a lot to their teams. They'll actually both sub out right now, but looking forward the rest of this quarter and the rest of this game to see how they play against each other down low in the paint.
Mishinta inbound. There's Richardson. Sickett again, a hot player to go to, and a foul on the way up.
Good job by Fernandez to feel that pressure, feel that defense behind her, and just throw it up to draw the foul pretty quickly. She'll go back to the line. She's shooting 100% tonight from the free throw line, 4 for 4.
And one of the 3 freshmen to enter this class of 2026.
See if Fernandez can keep that streak going. Now 5 for 5 and 6 for 6.
21-9, Wheaton leads.
Good defense by Schwinn.
And a foul there.
Just got a little too excited there. It's Lily Schwinn's first foul of the night. Pioneers will inbound it.
It's Herkert on the wing now. Back to Herkert, 12 to shoot. And a 3 attempt by Bree comes up short. And once again, it is Sickett doing it all. Sickett unable to get that one to fall. Rebound goes to Platteville. Now under 5:40 to go.
Good job by Schwinn there to that help D.
Bantix for 3, able to bury it from downtown.
Yeah, smart play there by Lara Anger. Recognizes that Lily Schwinn came in to help, and she's able to pass it out to her teammate for the 3. Fernandez will try to answer, but just a little too strong there, and almost had a jump ball below the basket, but looks like they're going to have a holding foul called. That'll be on Caroline Sicking. That's her second foul of the game.
That last 3 made by the Pioneers cuts the lead down to 9 now, with 5:12 to go.
Kate Oliver subbing in for Sicking here. 2 fouls pretty early in the second quarter. Smart job by Kent Madsen to bring her out.
Waters on the wing. It is now Herkert, 8 to shoot. Herkert just puts up a shot, and they will say she is fouled.
A foul will be on Anna Fernandez, the freshman. It's her first. Got Allison Heckert on the line. She's a 74% free throw shooter. She'll miss her first. And she'll make her second there. As we've got some subs for both teams. Number 10, Olivia Litticoat coming in for the Pioneers, and the senior Ellie Castle back in for the Thunder.
So here is Schwinn now. And it goes off the leg, out of bounds. We will retain possession.
Bonanza able to kick it out, but first we've got a timeout here with just under 5 minutes to go. The Thunder lead 21-13 pretty handedly so far. Aiden, what do you think's contributing to this Wheaton lead so far in this game?
Well, we have to go back to Caroline Sick. One player really doing it all. I talked to her about how she's been scoring a lot of points, but also getting it done, grabbing rebounds, just being a threat to score.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'd say the intangibles of some other players too. Ellie Castle already with 5 rebounds just in this first half. She's getting her team those second chance points and grabbing boards, playing strong. Also, Anna Fernandez, great to see her spark off the bench, coming in and doing all the intangibles for her team as well, making good cuts, giving good passes. And 6 for 6 from the free throw line. That's pretty impressive as well. She's 100% right now from the free throw line. So let's hope the freshmen can keep that up and all of the other players can continue to play their roles well, and the Thunder can continue this strong lead as the Pioneers come off the court to finish off the remainder of the second quarter.
Maybe swing to inbound. They get it out to Richardson. The double team comes.
And looks like we've got a jump ball. Good job there by Macy Bonansic to go down to Ellie Castle, grab that ball. Castle audibly frustrated about that possession there. Just needs to keep the ball higher to prevent those guards from coming in and trying to seal it away, but it'll actually stay with the Thunder on that jump ball as Lily Schwinn's going to inbound it here. Kate Oliver with a nice curl.
They get it inside of Castle. Now back outside, it is Oliver. 10 to shoot. Shin now with 6. Shin. Finds Castle, but shot no good.
Just a little too short there. Felt a little rushed. There was just 3 to go on the shot clock, so smart of Castle to put it up. Just needed a little bit more legs under her. As number 10, Barb Kling will drive and just miss a little too strong there. It'll go back to the Thunder. 4 minutes to go here, folks. 21-13 in the second quarter. Back in the hands of the Pioneers.
Here's Bancic. The drive, the double team, and it's taken away.
Nice block there by Ellie Castle. Good to see Kate Oliver come in too. Just a strong defensive wall there that the Pioneers couldn't quite get over, but Schwinn won't be able to finish on the other end, and the Pioneers get a second chance.
That one poked away and stolen.
Fernandez tries to pass it into Richardson, but stolen away by number 20, Bonansic. She'll get it off to Barb Kling. Great job there by Bonansic to kind of anticipate that pass and get her team another possession with 3 minutes to go.
With 3 minutes now to go here in the second quarter. Wheaton leads by 7. That shot on the way, but no good. Now it is Oliver pushing it for the Thunder. Oliver pass inside, taken away though. It was intended for Richardson. And now a timeout is taken on the floor.
Looks like head coach Kelly McNiff out of the UW Platteville Pioneers is going to call that timeout. This is McNiff's 4th season at the helm of the University of Wisconsin-Platteville's women's basketball team. Last season, the Pioneers finished 10-15 overall, highlighted by a 7-game win streak midway through their season.
Despite finishing with a losing record, there still has to be a lot of promise for the future for Platteville.
Okay, nice. Yeah, really young team. I mean, just looking at the roster, a ton of freshmen on the Pioneers team. So definitely something that McNiff can look forward to in the coming years, getting these players experience and some more playing time under their belt as they develop into a really strong program.
Taken away, and here comes Oliver on the drive. Able to bang it home. Scoop and score there for Wheaton. And now a 10-point lead for the Thunder.
We've got Alyssa Faborowski in the game as well, the 3rd and final freshman out of Colorado, number 2.
The drive, that shot though, comes up short for Anger. Once again, it is Kate Oliver, lobs it upstairs, and the finish.
Nice pass by Oliver into Richardson. This is exactly what you want to see if you're head coach Kent Madsen. Some great passes, working together as a team to put up these points.
12-point lead now for the Thunder. With under 1:40 to go, here's Nelson on the wing. Nelson, a double contact and a foul.
Looks like that call will be on number 25, Annika Richardson. That's her first foul of the game. As we have Anna Mooney subbing in for the Thunder, number 10, out of Holt, Michigan, and 34, Sarah Mueller is back in the game for the Pioneers. Brinley Nelson on the line here. She is a 68% free throw shooter. She'll make her second. Getting her team now just down by 10 here with a minute and a half to go in the first half.
Here's
Nice
Richardson.
Drive by Richardson, a little bit of a floater, and she's able to land it. Good job by Richardson there, the sophomore.
Nelson on the other side.
Aggressive D by Faborowski up top against number 24, Madeline Richmond. She'll hand it over now in the hands of Mueller. Back to that Mueller-Castle matchup that we were talking about earlier.
It's Barley.
Anna Mooney with the board. Good job by Mooney.
Here's now Ellie Castle. Goes back to Faborowski, and it's going to be a turnover. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication between her and Richardson. Leaves 32.6 seconds here in the second.
Shot clock will shut off here as the Pioneers will have the last possession of the half.
1 second differential between shot clock and game clock. Don't want to rush and take a shot too quickly and give Wheaton another possession.
A little bit sloppy with it here. Let's see if the Pioneers can pick it up for their last possession of the quarter.
6 on the 30. That shot on the way, no good.
6 to go here. Annika Richardson's going to get it up to Faborowski. Over to Hermanson. Hermanson will throw up a shot. And
Kaylee Hermanson, Silencio Bruno, wow, at the buzzer.
Great job by Hermanson to put her team up by 15 now going into the half. Beautiful shot, great ball movement by the Thunder. Aiden, what a great first half for the Thunder. So encouraging to see them improving after their loss last night. What do you think that they can do to continue to hold this lead in the second half?
Well, I think they have to be smart offensively, making sure that they don't turn the ball over so easily and continue to play tough defense as we have seen so far, taking away and not allowing second chance points.
Yeah, exactly. And one thing that's important to note is last night the Thunder only had 4 points off the bench, whereas tonight they have significantly more. Give me 1 second to pull that up. I just lost it. Let's see, they've got 10 points off the bench tonight, so that's already 6 more points than they had in the whole game last night, only 4. Now they have got 10 just in the first half, so great job by the Wheaton Thunder bench to come in and play strong. We'll hope that they'll continue to do that in the second half. We will be back with you in about 15 minutes. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Wheaton College Graduate School. Wheaton College was established in 1860, and our first graduate programs in education and theology began in 1936 and 1937. Since then, the graduate school has expanded to offer more than 20 degrees and certificates, attracting faculty, experts, and dedicated scholars from around the world to learn, live, and lead for Christ and His kingdom. Wheaton College is located in the town of Wheaton, Illinois. Campus is just blocks from Wheaton's beautiful public library, restaurants, coffee shops, shopping district, and French market. The Illinois Prairie Path leads to a range of gorgeous parks and forest preserves. To check out one of America's most famous cities, just hop on the train and head straight to downtown Chicago, a 45-minute trip. Our oldest building on campus, Blanchard Hall, is named after the college's first and second presidents, Jonathan Blanchard and his son Charles. Jonathan Blanchard was an active abolitionist in his day, and this building has been verified as a stop on the Underground Railroad. Blanchard is home to the Wheaton College administrative offices. This building also houses the MA in Teaching program. Built in 1960, Edmond Memorial Chapel is home to Undergraduate Chapel. Boswell Library contains study spaces, the Writing Center, a lounge, public computers, and our main stacks. At Boswell, several subject librarians, ESL, and writing consultants provide expert research and writing assistance. The Marion E. Wade Center is Wheaton's museum and archive dedicated to C.S. Lewis, J.R.R. Tolkien, Dorothy L. Sayers, and 4 other famous authors. Here, grad students conduct in-depth original research or simply browse through the many artifacts and reading room resources. The Student Services Building holds Wheaton's state-of-the-art Center for Vocation and Career, the bookstore, and also houses the MA in Humanitarian Disaster Leadership and the Humanitarian Disaster Institute. The Krauser Sports Complex is an 8,000 square foot building featuring a fully equipped gym and weight room, a swimming pool, indoor running tracks, basketball courts, a climbing wall, and studios where you can take classes like Zumba and yoga. Wheaton's food service is consistently rated among the best in the nation. The Todd M. Beamer Center is home to Sam's Cafe, The Stoop, a favorite place to get a special graduate student discount, and Wheaton's Anderson Commons Dining Hall. The Billy Graham Hall is named for the late evangelist and Wheaton College alumnus Billy Graham. Commonly referred to simply as the BGH, this building is the heart of Wheaton College Graduate School and home for most of our programs, offices, resources, and classrooms. The 5th floor is home to the programs in the School of Biblical and Theological Studies, BITH, or BTS for short. BGH 5 contains an impressive display of biblically themed art featuring Wheaton's own resident arts faculty and such notable names as Albrecht Dürer, Rembrandt, and Sada Watanabe. You will also find an archaeology museum and exegesis research resource room. Here in the lounge, BIS graduate studies students and faculty enjoy fellowship and special events, and students study and collaborate. This floor is also home to the Wheaton Center of Early Christian Studies. BGH 3 houses the School of Mission, Ministry and Leadership, MML for short. Here, you will also find Boswell Library's Evangelism and Missions Collection, college archives and special collections, as well as the Wheaton College Billy Graham Center archives. Beyond the classroom, grad students come here to explore the history of Christianity, evangelism, and intercultural studies. The School of Psychology, Counseling, and Family Therapy, PCFT for short, is located on the mezzanine floor of Billy Graham Hall. On this floor, there are offices, classrooms, a resource library, 2-way observation rooms for practicum training, and research labs. Around the corner from the BGH, our new Center for Family and Relational Health provides our marriage and family therapy students with practical on-site training. The 2nd floor is home to the newly renovated Graduate School Commons. This area is where you'll find most grad student resources. Grad students use the 2nd floor lounge to share meals, fellowship, and study. Here you'll find MA in Higher Education and Student Development program. You'll also find the Department of Applied Linguistics and Intercultural Education, home to the MA in TESOL and Intercultural Studies, and Wheaton's Institute for Cross-Cultural Training. This is Barrows Auditorium, where many of our larger events, conferences, and graduate chapel are held. As you enter Barrows, you can't help but stop and admire this beautiful mosaic, the Luminous One, made in 2017 by Wheaton students and faculty. Part of Wheaton that you won't find here in Illinois is Honey Rock, Wheaton's outdoor center for leadership development located in Wisconsin. The MA in Outdoor and Adventure Leadership is taught at Honey Rock, enabling students to serve as graduate assistants and lead programming, camps, and retreats. Grad students from the main campus enjoy fall retreats at Honey Rock. Thank you for joining me for this campus tour. Find more information about our programs, admissions, and financial aid at our website, wheaton.edu. We look forward to seeing you here soon.
The mission of the Wheaton College Graduate School is to form servant scholars and leaders through exceptional graduate programs for Christ and His kingdom. Praise God, at Wheaton you don't have to choose between excellence in academics and praxis and leadership on the one hand, and a deep commitment to serving Christ in the church and in society. No, we wed those two commitments together. We've been doing that for more than 80 years. Our faculty and students and alumni embodying humble leadership and servant scholarship, often at the highest levels of the academy to the farthest reaches of the world.
At Wheaton, our more than 20 degrees and certificates deliver an outstanding Christian graduate educational experience. One built on an enduring model of adventurous thinking that integrates both quality academics and profound faith. Only at Wheaton will you find the first graduate program to emphasize both humanitarian and disaster preparation with a focus on faith-driven leadership. The first professionally accredited marriage and family therapy program in Illinois to offer community services and hands-on student training with its own faculty-led clinic. A master's degree in theology whose alumni place in the top-tier PhD programs, and that offers a partnership with the Center for Pastor Theologians to integrate theology into the ministry of the local church.
Wheaton offers an unparalleled journey, cultivating a diverse community where students actively integrate their faith with excellence in learning, service, and leadership. In our Graduate Student Life Office, we build belonging with a variety of events throughout the year, including grad chapel, diversity panels, prayer meetings, and fireside fellowship. We provide resources and support for international students and students of color, cultivating an environment where together we most fully reflect the image of Christ and His kingdom. We facilitate student leadership by offering on and off-campus service learning partnerships and outreach opportunities that integrate Christian thought and action. Plus, our location just outside Chicago puts the world at your fingertips. Everything from world-class entertainment and the arts to the chance to put your learning into action in servant leadership roles.
In the midst of a global pandemic that emptied our own classrooms for half a semester, faculty and graduate students in our Humanitarian Disaster Institute provided research, events, and resources that reached over 603 million people. At the Honey Rock Center for Leadership Development, located in the Northwoods, Wisconsin, graduate students in our Masters in Outdoor and Adventure Leadership program learned and led experientially as they develop and manage outdoor discipleship programs that impact the lives of hundreds of children, youth, and college students every year. As faculty in the graduate school, we seek to model servant scholarship as we mentor our students. For me, integrating exegesis, theology, and African American biblical interpretation is just as relevant to my ministry as a clergy person as it is to my popular and academic writing. You'll find this pattern with all my colleagues at Wheaton, a commitment to service, ministry, and serious academic scholarship. These are just a few examples of total excellence at Wheaton, inviting students into the research, leadership, and ministry of our academic centers, research labs, programs, institutes, and applying the thoughtful leadership of the academy to the real-world context.
So, what does a typical Wheaton College graduate student look like? They come in all shapes and sizes from all places in the world with all kinds of different callings. People like Stephen Bauman, who was the head of World Relief, like Mark Yarhouse, who's doing so much to help us understand human sexuality, like Christine Kane, the Australian evangelist, or like Robert Sitjo from Uganda, a remarkable man who with his wife adopted 18 children and sensed God's call to come to Wheaton College to finish his preparation for a ministry of evangelism in his home country. People of remarkable faith, commitment, and a deep sense of passion to do the work of Christ in the world. Our hope is that one day soon you will join them.
Well, we're back in King Arena for the second half of the final game of the Beth Baker Classic. Wheaton College taking on Wisconsin Platteville right now, leading 30-15. I was able to be a fly on the wall in the Thunder locker room at halftime and able to hear what Kent Madsen was telling his team. He told them they need to step it up in the offensive boards. The Thunder now with just 3 offensive boards in that first half. He said the defense looked good. They held Platteville to 2 single-digit quarters, 7 points in the first, 8 points in the second. That's great. He said keep that up, but on the offensive end, we're all cutting at the same time. We can't clog the lane that we have been in the first half. So don't cut at the same time. Cut when it's open. And I'm excited to see if the Thunder make those adjustments that Madsen had for his team. Aiden, what do you think Platteville can be doing differently to try to close this lead going into the second half?
Well, I think the easiest thing to say is to take better shots. So far, they're shooting 4 of 30. They shot 2 of 17 in the first quarter, 2 of 13 in the second. So definitely be looking at that as we get underway here in the second half. A 15-point deficit for the Pioneers. Already 6 to shoot. Here's a 3, a foul.
Looks like we have an offensive foul there on Sarah Mueller. Let's watch it again here. Looks like Kaylee Hermanson just ran right into her.
With an illegal screen. A nice drive, and what a finish.
Great.
Sikic again.
She's going to start off the second half strong, just as she started off the first. She now is in double digits. Great work by Sicking, bringing the energy into the second half.
10 points now for Caroline. Early here in the second half. Here's a drive by Makowitz, kicks it back outside. 9 to shoot. Another kick out, a corner 3. That one is good.
Nice job by Allison Hecker with that 3. First points of the second half. Now the Platteville Pioneers just down 18-32 as Caroline Sicking's going to draw a foul below the basket, and she'll shoot 2. Let's see here. She takes it in. Looks like the foul's on number 22, Ella Makowitz. That's her first of the game.
And we said at the top of the broadcast that Kent Madsen said out of all the players to look out for on Wheaton, Caroline Sick should be the player that we should be looking out for as that breakout player. What else impresses you about her game?
Well, one thing is she's 70% from the free throw line, as we just saw here, and hopefully we'll see again. Last year she averaged 9 points a game, so she's a player who wants to score, and that's something that this Thunder team desperately needs. They're great on the defensive end, but they need people who want to bring the ball to the hoop and score, and that's Caroline Sicking. She's eager to score, she's eager to drive, and she craves contact, and so that's what I'm looking forward to seeing this season. Caroline Sicking continuing to do that in her second season with the Thunder as she makes both free throws, puts the Thunder up 34-18 with 8.5 minutes to go.
Originally a transfer from Gordon College. where she spent her first 2 years there. Got stripped on the way up. It was Addison Barrel. And now they'll inbound with Brennan Nelson with 13 on the shot clock. Here's Herkert, back outside, they go to Bansick. Nelson, 8 to shoot. Here's the drive by Nelson, contact and a foul, and she will now shoot free throws.
Looks like that call is going to be on Caroline Sickink, number 34. She is pretty unhappy about that on the other end of the court, as you can see here on the replay. That will send number 2, Brinley Nelson, to the line. She'll make her first. Nelson, as we said earlier, a 70% free throw shooter. She will finish both, as Anna Fernandez is going to sub in for Sickink, who now has 3 fouls early in the second half. Lily Schwinn's going to bring the ball up. Looks like Richardson's going to try to set a screen pretty quick. Schwinn takes it in, caught, kicks it out to Fernandez, who misses. Richardson able to get a hand on it though, into Fernandez. Still pretty sloppy, but Ellie Castle gets the ball up top and misses her shot. It's going to go back into the hands of the Pioneers. Just a little bit of a chaotic sequence there by the Thunder.
Platteville now with the ball. They fake the 3. 13 on the 30. Here's Herkert. 8 to shoot. 5 on the shot clock for Barrel. Barrel the drive. Comes up short.
So frustrating there for the Thunder. Kent Madsen's got his head in his hands on that one. Great defensive effort to wind the shot clock down, but unfortunately Kaylee Hermanson just gave away kind of a cheap foul there at the end of that sequence. Let's watch it again here. I think it's going to be her left hand there. That's why that call was fouled. Just too much contact on the player shooting, and that'll send Addison Byrel to the line.
As a sophomore, she played in 24 games, started in 6, averaged 2.7 points a game and 2.3 rebounds. Expected to get more of a prominent role now in her junior year with under 7:20 to go. Early on here in this third quarter, Wheaton leading it by 12 after being up by 15.
Ellie Castle into Annika Richardson. Lots of contact there. Looks like she wanted a foul called on number 12, Allison Heckert.
And now here is Heckert.
Defense.
Here's the drive. Banwick. Back out to Nelson with 12 to shoot. Nelson. And it's now Heckert for 3. Too strong. Defensive rebound grabbed in by Fernandez.
Good board by Fernandez. She's going to try to go coast to coast. She'll draw the foul, and that'll send her to the free throw line yet again tonight. That foul is going to be on 20, Benancic. That's her first. Lots of subs coming in. We've got Barb Kling and Madeline Richmond coming in for the Pioneers, and then Kate Oliver back in for the Thunder as Fernandez will head to the line. She'll miss her first free throw of the game. But she'll make her second. Good split there by Fernandez, getting her team up 35-22 with 6.5 to go. Pioneers able to get the ball to the other end pretty quickly. Can't quite finish though. And it'll stay in their possession. Looks like it was off of the hands of Lily Schwinn. More subs coming in for the Pioneers. Looks like we've got Mueller back in the game and Brianna Preve back in the game as well. Coach Madsen telling his team to rebound the other end of the court.
Brinley Nelson to inbound. There's Mueller back to Nelson. Preve. Now 10 on the 30. Nelson the drive, Nelson the kick out. wide open for three. Barb King comes up short. Offensive rebound. Platteville retains possession. And again, the shot clock winding down. 6 to shoot. And that shot no good for Mueller. Great defensive stand by Wheaton.
Just a little too strong by Mueller there. Overestimated the defense, but Lily Schwinn's going to bring it down on the other end, draw that foul. Good job by Schwinn, the junior out of Minnesota. Let's watch this again. She takes it in. Looks like Richmond just had a little bit too much contact there, came in a little too close with her body.
And Coach Madsen, before the start of the season, he praised her defensive effort, that being that solid rock.
Absolutely. Lily Schwinn is truly a role player. She comes in for her defense. She's a great defensive player, but also so great at passing the ball. I mean, she led the conference last season in assists, but she will miss both of her free throws there, and it'll go back to the Pioneers as the score will stay still at 35-22 right now with just under 6 minutes to go. Looks like Fernandez is going to get called on that one.
So Ellie Castle will check in. And Her Mason checks out. With 5:40 to go, 13-point lead for the Thunder. The screen, the pass inside, and a nice finish.
Nice work by Richmond to see Mueller under the basket. Nice assist there. Great to see that pioneer-to-pioneer effort.
Off the pick and roll there. And now the lead is cut down to 11. That's a two-pointer, but it's airball. Ellie Castle.
And Banancic's back in the game for the Pioneers. Preve's gonna inbound it to her. So we will get the ball rolling with 5 minutes to go here in the third.
Here's Preve trying to get it inside. Fight for the ball and possession.
There was a timeout by the Pioneers first. Great job by McNiff there to call that timeout before the jump ball, which would have gone back to the Thunder. Smart play there by McNiff. Just under 5 minutes to go. The Wheaton Thunder leading 35-24. They've stayed at 35 for a couple of minutes. Aiden, what do you think they need to change up in their offensive play to get some more points on the board and get a fire under them again?
Well, I think they need to make sure they're smart with every offensive possession. They need to make sure that they're taking good shots. It just seems that Wheaton has a great defense so far, draining the shot clock down.
Yeah, they've done a good job of draining the shot clock down, but right now the Pioneers beating the Thunder in the third quarter 9-5. So great job by the Pioneers making some adjustments at halftime, able to come back into the game and get some points on the board for their team. Let's see if they'll keep it up and continue to close that gap as these teams are going to come out of this timeout and finish off the third quarter. Mueller-Castle matchup there. Mueller gets it up with her left hand, just a little too strong there. Oliver's going to take it away for the Thunder. She'll bring it up to the top of the key, over to Richardson on the right side.
Here's Fernandez now. Back out to Castle. 15 on the 30.
Oh, pretty clogged in the lane there. Lily Schwinn had to stop in the middle of the lane, able to get it out though to her teammates. Just 5 to go on the shot clock in the hands of Oliver. She'll shoot a 3, just a little too strong. Heckert's gonna grab that board and shoot it up to number 20, Banancic.
And here is Preve for 3, that one no good. Fight for the rebound, and it will be Wheaton ball.
Fernandez almost had it, but Mueller came in, able to get a hand on it. Off on Mueller, back to the hands of the Thunder. The freshman Kate Oliver bringing the ball up court. Looks like Annika Richardson's going to set a screen for her. She'll reject it though. Drive down left. Out to Fernandez with the three. Anna Fernandez with her first three-pointer of her collegiate career. She is having quite the night.
Now 38-24 lead for the Thunder. Here's Mueller. Trying to cut it back inside. Now they kick it back out to Mueller. She'll try a three. Comes up short. Defensive rebound by Castle.
Lily Schwinn's going to slow it down here, get it up top to Castle, over to Oliver. She'll set a screen, rejected yet again. She'll drive left and almost finish it. Almost a three-point play, but instead she'll head to the line. Let's watch this again. Schwinn slowing down the play. Oliver picking it back up with that nice drive. Gets the contact and able to get to the line. A lot of subs coming in here for the Pioneers. We've got Laura Anger back in the game. But first we're going to have a timeout. Looks like Coach Madsen called that timeout. As we said, the freshmen are just having a great game so far. Anna Fernandez after that three-pointer now in double digits with 10 points tonight. Great to see her coming out, trying to kind of get into her own, trying to figure out who she is as a player for the Thunder. And I'm liking what I'm seeing, Aiden. I'm sure you are too. She's got 10. Caroline Sicking's got 12 tonight. Sicking started off the Thunder pretty strong with 8 points in the first half. So we'll look to see if she can continue that moving forward with just 3 minutes to go here in the third. Thunder are ready to come back out, and Kate Oliver's going to shoot her free throws. Oliver's 2 for 2 tonight, shooting 100%. Sure hope I didn't jinx that, but we'll see in just a few seconds here.
I'm pretty sure you did not jinx that.
I'll knock on the hardwood. Oliver shoots, and she'll continue her streak. 3 for 3 now for the Thunder, putting them up now 39-24. Let's see if she'll make it an even 40. And she does. Good job by Oliver there. Now 4 for 4 tonight from the free throw line as the Thunder get back on defense to try to defend their lead.
Here's Bancic probing. Now they go to Waters. The screen set by Anger.
Just under 10 to go here on the shot clock. As it winds down, they'll move the ball.
We have to just put this one up. That one, though, comes up short for Nelson. And now here comes Wheaton pushing the other way. And Oliver
tries to convert there. Richardson grabs the board. Looks like she maybe wanted a call on that one, but the Thunder will keep the possession there. Good job by Oliver, able to convert the ball, and Richardson to get that board. Nice cut by Castle, just a little too strong. Schwinn able to grab the board, but instead we've got a foul there on Ellie Castle beneath the basket. Looks like she just got a little bit frustrated after that miss. Let's watch again here, see what happened. Yeah, just a little over the back action. Castle getting up over Laura Anger, and that'll get it back to the Pioneers.
And they kick it back outside. Here is Nelson with 16 to shoot. Bancic able to get that shot to fall.
Yeah, very athletic drive there by Waters. Able to get her team now just down by 14.
Back on the key, they go to Oliver. Oliver the drive, Oliver the finish.
Drive by Kate Oliver. Great screen there by Annika Richardson. Kind of opened up that lane there for her teammate. and great job by Oliver to finish. We're seeing some spectacular team play here from the Thunder tonight.
16-point lead now for Wheaton with under 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. Herkert trying to kick it outside, but instead she throws it away.
Herkert thought about that three, tried to drive in, see if anything was open. Richardson with some nice D was able to force her to make a bad pass it out of bounds, and we've got two subs coming in for the Thunder. Caroline Sickings, the junior, coming in, and Anna Fernandez is back to see if she can get some more points on the board, as she has had quite the significant night so far.
They will put it in the hands of Sickett. Sickett, the crossover.
She'll go to the middle of the lane. Nothing's open there. Back out to Castle. 14 to go on the shot clock.
Here's
Thunder
Oliver.
working it. Oh, nice fake by Oliver. And Fernandez able to grab the board, put it right back up. She'll have 12 tonight. She is just doing everything she can to keep the Thunder ahead tonight. Great to see that effort from the freshmen, but the Pioneers will answer.
Alyssa Favorowski for, Bryn Nelson. Oliver, on 45 seconds now to go here in this third quarter. Sickett comes up short, contact and a foul.
Looks like the University of Transylvania men's basketball team is entering the building now. Don't forget to tune in at 7 p.m. Central Time right after this game to watch the Wheaton men's Thunder in their home opener tonight. As Caroline Sicking's going to head to the line. She's also 100% from the free throw line tonight, and I did jinx that one. She misses her third free throw of the night. Let's see if she can split it here. Her next one. And she will. Great job by Sicking. Thunder now up 45-28. Just over 30 seconds to go here in the third. And great work by Brynlee Nelson yet again. She's doing everything she can right now to keep her team in the game. Two great layups in a row.
Not that much separation between shot clock and game clock. That one poked away and stolen. And now the shot clock turned off as Platteville can hold on for the final shot here in this third quarter.
They'll rush it just a little bit. Number 4, Addison Byrel, is going to put a shot up. Wasn't able to get it to finish, but she'll head to the line now. Looks like the foul is on Kate Oliver, number 24. That's her second of the night. Just under 11 seconds here to go.
Barrel, junior out of Marshfield, Wisconsin. Last year played in 24 games, started in 6. Averaged close to 3 points a game and 2 rebounds.
She'll make both for the Pioneers.
Under 10 seconds to go. They'll
Kent
push
Madsen
it.
Yelling at his team, push the ball, push the ball.
5 to shoot.
Oliver into Castle. Nice move. Just can't get it to fall. Very frustrated after that play, but it's all right because the Thunder are ahead right now going into the fourth quarter. They lead 45-32. What a great fourth quarter from both teams. I mean, great to see Platteville coming back out strong in the fourth, putting some more points on the board. Aiden, what do you think was the difference in that third quarter that kind of got them ahead? They beat the Thunder in the third with 17 points, whereas the Thunder just had 15. So what do you think was the difference there?
I think the difference was ultimately the fact that Wheaton was able to keep responding to what Platteville could do. It wasn't as if Platteville was able to go on certain runs. Wheaton was able to basically keep up with them throughout the entire third quarter, which is why Wheaton still is up by 12.
Yeah, exactly. Also, the Platteville Pioneers out-rebounding the Thunder in the third. That's significant. And their field goal percentage, shooting almost 40% in that third quarter. So they were just on fire in the third. Let's see if they can keep it up to kind of close that gap going into the fourth, as they will try to get their second win of the season. Thunder here fighting for their first win of the season and their first win at home after a tough loss last night to the Hanover Panthers.
final game of the Beth Baker Classics. I have to say it's been a fun 2 nights of basketball. Hasn't it, partner? The start of the 4th quarter, Wheaton leads 45-32. Here's Richardson back out. Hermason. Swing it wide to Castle.
Castle into Sicking. She'll put it up, and she's good for 2. Good job by Sicking. Nice physical move under the basket.
Wheaton back up to what they led by at halftime, 15.
Sicking now with 13 points this game.
Here's Reichman, 9 on the shot clock. It's now Nelson, screen set, 5 on the shot clock. Nelson the drive, and it's poked away. And another reckless turnover made by the Pioneers. Sickett, mid-range J, comes up short.
Just couldn't get her legs under her here in the 4th quarter, getting a little tired here. Pioneers take it back.
It's now Bryn Nelson on the wing. Girl the screen. It's back out wide open for 3. Reichman able to drain the triple. A 12-point game now, under 8:30 to go here in this 4th quarter.
Hermanson on the left corner. Sicking up top.
Sickett with 7 to shoot. Sickett.
She'll try to take it, and she'll score now with 15. Great job by Caroline Sicking. Even with contact, able to finish there. Pioneers kind of trying to rush it on the other end.
Almost have to with a 14-point deficit. That one almost got it to fall.
Yeah, nice look by Madeline Richmond there into Mueller. Over the hands of Ellie Castle. Mueller able to grab that pass, but not quite able to finish. Castle a little frustrated there. Gets the foul. And Mueller will head to the line.
Six-foot junior at Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Shot 70% from the line last year.
And played in 25 games, started 1, averaged 8.9, close to 9 points a game, which is 2nd on the team. As she's able to knock down both free throws. And cut the lead down to 12. Here's Sickett, twirls, in and out.
A nice move, just again a little too strong, couldn't quite finish there.
Real
And
quick.
Ellie Castle able to steal the ball. She'll bring it down the court and finish for 2. Nice steal and breakaway by Ellie Castle, the senior out of Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. Great to see her with that energy tonight.
A 51-37 lead now for Wheaton.
Lily Schwinn up in Richmond's face.
That shot, no good, but a foul. Sent Barb Kling to the line.
Looks like Richardson just went a little bit too forward with her body on that drive. Gets the foul. Coach Madsen not too happy about that one, as Barb Kling will make her first. Kling, a 60% free throw shooter. And she'll finish both tonight. As the Thunder bring the ball back up, just about 7 minutes to go here, folks.
Hermason, mid-range J, able to knock it down for Wheaton.
Nice job there by Hermanson.
53-39, Wheaton on top with under 6:50 to go. They swing it wide. Here's Kling. Now 9 to shoot. Moeller, 3 to shoot. She's gonna have to put this one up. No good though for Rakeman.
Richardson able to grab that board. Advances the ball up to Schwinn, over to back to Richardson. She'll shoot a mid-range, but looks like she got fouled on that shot, so she will head to the line as a bunch of Pioneers are waiting to be subbed into the game. Looks like they'll replace just about everyone but Mueller, and now Mueller will sub out as well. So a fresh set of legs coming in for the Pioneers to finish off these last 6 minutes of this competition.
So Nia Richardson, one of the more impressive standout stars from last year.
Absolutely. Had a great year as a freshman. Annie Tate, the star of the Thunder, All-American, unfortunately had some injuries last year, and Annika Richardson was able to step in and fill her shoes as a freshman, scoring 30 points as a freshman actually here on this court in King Arena, and she had 18 points last night, so promising future for the young sophomore as she will now sub out.
She also led the team in three-point percentage last year at 34.2. Thought about the three, decides not to. Instead, the drive comes up a little bit short, though, is Blair Waters.
Another foul from Ellie Castle. That's her third tonight.
Both free throws are good. And it cuts this lead down to 13.
Sicking's going to screen up top for Schwinn, but we've got an offensive foul there. Looks like that's on Sicking. Coach Madsen telling Caroline Sicking to just hold there. Yep, you can see there she just did not screen quite long enough, moved with it, and that's an offensive foul. So great call there by the refs. And the ball will go back to the Pioneers as Caroline Sicking will sub out. That's her fourth tonight, I believe.
Nia Richardson will take her place. Under 5:50 to go. Pass inside. They kick it back outside. To shoot. Trying to get to go, but a foul. Blair Waters back to the line.
Interested to watch that one again. Can't tell if, yep, exactly. Annika Richardson just reached in there with her right arm. That'll be Richardson's second tonight. And Blair Waters will make her first.
Second one is no good. The lead is still 12 as Katie Oliver Schwinn, a floater, comes up short.
Almost grabs her own board, but Fernandez able to gather it out to Hermanson, just a little bit off to the left. The Pioneers are going to grab that board this time and head back down the court. A good thought by Makowitz, couldn't quite catch it from her teammate, but they will keep possession as it's out on the Thunder.
Here's Blair Waters to inbound. They go outside. Bancic for three, able to bury it.
Pioneer bench loving that one. Just about everyone on their feet excited about that shot there as the Thunder now still lead 54-45 with just under 5 minutes to go. Annika Richardson couldn't quite get that to fall. Nice pass there, but the Pioneers are going to take it back and try to convert quickly.
Here's now Ella Makowitz. Waters on the wing. Lee has been cut down to single digits for the first time in this second half. Now under 4:31 to go. 9 to shoot. There's another three. That one no good though.
Another offensive board though for the Pioneers. Some great ball movement, and that will be Banancic finishing that play well. I mean, great defensive effort by the Thunder there to wind that shot clock down, but the Pioneers still staying strong, able to recover the ball and get 2 points on the board as they will continue to cut the lead down with just 4 minutes to go. Looks like we've got a timeout from Kent Madsen, as he'll discuss with his team what they've got to do to continue to hold this lead that they have had for a pretty long time over the Pioneers. They're cutting it down. Kudos to them. Aiden, what can they do in these last final minutes to get a shot at getting their second win of the season?
Well, again, I think Platteville needs to continue to be aggressive scoring. They need to get stopped defensively. I mean, it's very simple and cliche, but that's what you simply have to do.
Yeah, the Pioneers again outscoring the Thunder 15-9 in the fourth quarter. They only had single digits quarters in the first and the second, only scoring 7 and 8 points respectively. Came out and beat the Thunder by 2 points in the third and now outscoring them yet again. So great offensive effort by the Pioneers here in this second half, trying to come back, shooting 60% field goal percentage in the fourth quarter as well. So they're coming out strong, and if they continue with this fire, they could really get this lead down pretty quickly here with the last 4 minutes to go.
But meanwhile, what does Wheaton have to do if they're going to retain this lead?
Yeah, I think they've got to stay strong on the defensive end. They played well in the first half, but they've got to stay strong on that end, and they've got to just make sure that offensively they're being smart, not rushing anything, and making smart cuts, as we see Kate Oliver trying to do here. She'll get the ball from Schwinn.
So they're trying to set a screen. She rejects it.
Just rushing it a little too much. As long as the Thunder take a look and see what they have. Caroline Sickink also rushing it, can't quite get it to finish, and the Pioneers will gather that ball. So that's exactly what I'm saying, Aiden. Just playing smarter and slower is the key to finishing this game with a win tonight for the Thunder. So let's see if they can continue and kind of make that adjustment in the last 3.5 minutes.
Here's now Nelson on the top of the key. They kick it out on the wing. Hooker, 8 to shoot. 5 now on the shot clock. Waters pass inside, taken away by the Thunder. A crucial
great defense by Hermanson, kind of fronting there in the paint, able to steal that ball away to get the Thunder a chance to add some points to the board. Kate Oliver's up top with the ball. Freshman to freshman now, Anna Fernandez on the wing. Caroline Sickink's wide open from the three, and she'll drain it.
And now the lead is back up to 20 for Wheaton. 57-47. There's another three by Nelson. That one.
No basket on that one as it touched the top of the backboard. Ellie Castle's going to sub back in for the Thunder. She'll get Kate Oliver. And looks like the Pioneers are going to add some pressure on the other end of the court here. They'll start pressing with just under 3 minutes to go. Let's see how the Thunder react. And looks like we have an issue here. Referees calling some time. Looks like there was an issue with the clock. They'll discuss for a few seconds, and then we should be back in action, and we are, as the Thunder will inbound the ball from about half court now. Still getting some Pioneer pressure.
2:39 to go, and they will go with Lily Schwinn. That one almost taken away, and it is. Here come the Pioneers the other way, and Nelson almost got that one to fall, but she will shoot two.
Yeah, Nelson able to steal the ball away at really a pivotal moment in the game. Get over to the other end, not quite able to finish, but draws the foul from Schwinn. Nelson now on the line, and she'll be shooting two. And she'll make her first, again, a 68% free throw shooter. She'll finish both. Pioneers now just down 8. They will continue to apply pressure to the Thunder.
Get it over to Sickett.
Great job breaking that press. They get it all the way up to Castle, and she will draw the foul on Mueller. Let's watch that one again. Good job by the Thunder to stay composed with that press. Move the ball quickly up the court. Exactly who you want to have the ball there. Ellie Castle just not quite able to finish on that physical play, but she will finish from the free throw line as she makes her first. And
comes up short on the second one. Only 1 out of 2 trip. With Wheaton only leading it by 9. Here's Nelson. The drive. Nelson. Oh, comes up short.
Yeah, grabs her own rebound out to Mueller into the wide open number 22, Ella Makowitz. Good ball movement by the Pioneers and great foresight by Mueller to see her open teammate under the basket as they now are just trailing by 7 with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. The Pioneers playing with a lot of energy right now in this final quarter, doing exactly what they have to do to close the gap.
Here's Sickett. That's a 3-pointer. Too strong. Shouldn't able to get the rebound and a foul.
Looks like that'll be Brinley Nelson. It's her first personal foul of the night. Blair Waters coming in for Mueller.
Well, they swing to inbound with 1 minute 27 to go. Thunder up by 7. Here's Sickett. Oh, able to finish nicely.
Great work by Sicking. Able to cross across the lane and get a nice layup with a lot of contact. She started off the game strong, and she's proving she's going to end it strong, but so is Brinley Nelson as she's able to grab that board and give her team 2 points. They continue to trail by 7. Just over 1 minute to go here in the fourth. Quite the exciting night in King Arena as the Pioneers have trailed pretty handedly for most of the game, but did not give up and came into this second half with a lot of fight, a lot of fire under their bellies, and they're playing really well. Aiden, what do you expect to see in this last minute? Who do you want to have the ball if you're Coach McNiff in this last minute?
Well, I think the talented freshman Ella Makowitz, she's been really impressive. I think you need to give her the ball. But more importantly, I do think with under a minute, almost under a minute before, you have to start considering fouling and forcing some of these Wheaton shooters to the free throw line if you're going to get possessions.
Yeah, also important to note we've got 5 Pioneers in double digits right now. Sarah Mueller leading the way with 22 points. And as you said, Makowitz right behind her with 13, Bonancic with 18, Nelson 13, Heckert 14. So great to see that distribution among their team as well. Just a lot of Pioneers coming in and playing strong tonight to get their team a win away.
So after this game, Wheaton will have St. Mary's on Tuesday, and on Friday they're off to the Puget Sound tournament in Tacoma, Washington, where they'll take on Pacific Lutheran University on Friday. Then Saturday they'll be at University of Puget Sound. So we try to escape the trap as we now approach under a minute to play. A foul. It's only the fourth foul.
Not quite in the bonus yet, though. Anna Fernandez is going to take the ball out here.
And if you're the Pioneers, would you consider just fouling right away?
No, I would try to play some good defense, maybe steal the ball away. Get in the heads of the Thunder. Not quite time to foul yet. number 20, Benancic Will. And she will send Lily Schwinn to the line. She'll miss her first.
No good. Now here comes the Pioneers pushing it. Under 40 seconds to go. That one a little bit too high.
Ellie
Turned
Castle
over.
gets another steal tonight. Over to Caroline Sicking. Smart play by Sicking to kind of hold the ball. And Nelson's going to draw a foul there.
Now the shot clock's turned off. 24.7 seconds left. Wheaton can almost feel it to punch their first win of the season.
Caroline Sicking shooting 75% tonight. She'll miss her first. She's had quite the night with 22 points. Just came out so strong for the Thunder and has really led the team tonight in scoring, but also just in energy and spark. She's been a huge player tonight as the Pioneers will see what they can do in these last 20 seconds.
There's McEnwitt back outside. They go to Waters. She'll just put up a three. No good.
And the Thunder will close here, trying to hold the ball with 5 seconds to go in the final game of the Beth Baker Classic. The Wheaton Thunder will take the win 61-53 against UW Platteville. A great game, Aiden. Great job by Platteville, able to come back in the second half and really give Wheaton a run for their money. Wheaton will go away though with their first win of the season. As Aiden said earlier, please tune in next week for the Lady Thunder's next home game against St. Mary's College here in King Arena at 7 p.m. Tuesday, November 15th. And stay tuned. In just a couple of minutes here, we'll have the men's basketball team and their season home opener tonight against Transylvania. So stick with us here on Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. We'll be right back with you with another great game here on the campus of Wheaton College. Thanks for joining us tonight.